in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That couch? That's like a homeless person's nightmare.
Huck it.
It's the Gnar Couch Podshow. Full sense stupidity from head to toe.
Gnar Couch is the gnarliest.
We're bumping that shuttle like it's baby making time.
The Gnar Couch Podcast is for people of scum.
Four riders, dust clouds rise, stunting under Utah skies.
I like Rob's excitement every week.
He's always doing the full DJ Fred. Every time he drops the beat, that hand goes up.
Someone's got to bring the excitement.
I kind of want one of those buttons so I can just hit that and it makes that noise every time, but it would literally just be like that John Cena prank call that I showed you. It would just be like, but I want it to only go while my finger's on it, so as soon as I let it go, it stops. So it's like,
I can remix. We can do that.
I feel like we should.
I can make a pad for you.
All right. I love a pad.
Little effects pad.
You're good at like making noises. Just do it.
Yeah, I could just do that.
You're good at it.
Hey, excuse me, is Champ there? Champ? Who's Champ? We'll find out this Sunday at the WWE.
No Champ here, just Couch Crushers.
Oh, yeah. You did it. Thank you. You make me happy.
Segway. I was talking with somebody how good you are at the segues earlier today.
We all have to have our thing.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if you could tell he used to work in radio. And he's like, I could tell.
He's professional.
I think
my segues, on the other hand.
I think the thing that impressed you a couple weeks ago is that I could type while I was talking to you guys.
Well, it's not even the typing; it's the thinking. Because you're like, I could sit here and just like type what I hear while I'm talking, but you're like thinking of a completely like you're thinking about what we talked about, and then like what the intro or the info should be. And it's like a whole page worth of shit that we're not talking about anymore. And he's still like, yeah.
This actually just proves one thing to me: it's that you have not been in enough meetings. It has nothing to do with being a DJ.
Yeah,
you sit in meetings. You're like, oh yeah, third quarter earnings. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see that's
gotcha.
That's how much you haven't just been in a meeting with me. I'm like, yep. Then I like go look back at my phone and scroll on Instagram or something, and I'm like, so anything to do with me yet?
Yeah.
No, okay. Yep, you're doing good.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, see, you're used to being in like construction meetings, which it's each sub at a time, and you don't have to pay attention.
That's why I'm in those meetings, because I've been in other bullshit meetings, and they're like, well, we need to have our bi-daily meeting to set up schedules. We're scheduling to schedule to have a meeting about meetings?
That's my favorite.
Get the fuck out of here. Nope, I'm gone.
Let's meet.
Shit.
Did I sweat yet?
No, that was me.
This time.
But
I like that you thought it was you.
I'm proud of you, Rob. I got you this time.
My favorite is
at least I made it 3 minutes.
You just MK Ultra Rob.
It's like, wait, did I just say the F word?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yes, you did.
I swore. Let's meet to have a meeting to plan for other meetings, and let's have a breakout session after that meeting.
I would quit.
Discuss that.
Me too, 100%.
I have had jobs like that where I've spent 6 hours a day easy in meeting. I'm sure you have had too.
You should say that.
6.
Say it.
8.
Same context.
What?
Let's have a jerk out section or session.
Let's have
and just see what people say, and then they'll look at you and be like,
I thought you wanted me to say that right now. I was like,
no. Like tomorrow, try it.
I don't have a job like that anymore.
We're gonna get done with our meeting. Okay, you get done with our meeting. Hey, everybody, we're almost done now. Let's get a good jerk out session.
So in my office, that would probably land pretty well.
So what does that even mean?
A breakout session?
Breakout meeting?
It's a mini meeting.
Yeah, it's a mini meeting.
Is it a real thing?
Yeah.
I hate the sound of it. I'd rather have a break stuff meeting.
So you're in a meeting, and then you finish the larger meeting, and you break out into smaller meetings in your team groups.
Sounds like that just needs to be an individual meeting in the first place.
Yes.
Like, oh, hey, we're going to have a management meeting, and then managers go talk to your peons. Done. Period. That's it.
Yeah. And then all of it could have been an email.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All the meetings could have been no meetings.
It's like I have a breakout meeting with myself after this show every week about how terrible it was.
Yeah.
Where I criticize everyone in my head.
Which a personal breakout meeting would make sense. That makes a lot more sense.
You don't have to criticize me. I do enough of myself in my head on my way home.
What the hell am I doing here?
Rob is like simultaneous. He's like a yin yang when he drives home. He's the happiest, saddest person alive.
Because I'm picking apart the entire show in my head, and like stoked that we just did it, like all at the same time.
You want to know what works best?
What
is if you can't even remember what you said 5 minutes before?
Well, see,
and then you don't criticize yourself. You're like, I don't know if I was a dumb piece of shit or not.
Yeah, I am a dumb piece of shit. So we can assume that. No,
you can only go up.
Well, it's funny because when we talk about like, oh shit, write a show description, and I'm horrible at that. Thank you, Cheef. And I can't remember anything we talked about 15, 20 minutes after the show, but as soon as I get in my truck and I drive home, I replay the entire show and everything I said in my head and just, why did I say that?
Okay, cool. Can you write the description then when you get home instead of me here?
Sure.
Hey, I'll do it. In 2 weeks. You'll have a description in a quick 2 weeks.
Like 3 shows behind on YouTube.
Hey, I'm 2 shows behind, okay?
I really want the fucking normal stuff because I have like...
I'm literally almost done with it.
We need
I'm
to get that footage to fucking EX. There's my first swear. It's EXT2.
So I have most of it edited, but I still need your video.
From which show?
From normal.
He wasn't here.
He wasn't here.
Oh, see? That's how on top of it I am. I'm sitting here, I'm like, fuck, I gotta get because I already have an idea for Jimmy. Can I say shit?
Okay, Rob, part 2.
Hey, we're like 7 minutes in. I should be good now.
I think you're fine.
But
nobody listens or watches it.
No, that makes sense. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I still got to upload Jimmy's. I cannot find it anywhere. I was doing that this morning. I woke up early and was going through. I was like, I've got everybody else's like trimmed up, ready to go. And I'm like, I just can't find Jimmy's video. I have to hit him up. And then, yeah, he wasn't here. Remember how I said if you just don't remember what you do, life is so much easier. What do they call it?
Amnesia?
Ignorance and brute force and ignorance. That's how
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Well, ignorance, but I just live my life via brute force and ignorance. So it's like, oh, it's not working. Just try harder and don't change what you're doing. It'll work eventually.
You can fool a lot of people with that. So it works.
Yeah.
It works.
I've fooled everybody but myself so far. So I'm still working on it.
Fake it till you make it, bro. Fake it till you make it.
Right. So we do have a guest tonight.
I'm psyched. I love Teddy.
I actually really like Teddy, and he posts some pretty cool content. So before we get to him, though, let's do some intros for the rest of us. Sitting over to my left, drinking a red, white, and blue seltzer.
Yeah, brother.
Asterix.
What the fuck's that mean? Where do you think it's made?
A guy who recently chopped his hair off literally with a bowl on his head while he was sober. It is JP. Uncle Touchy.
Eating pussy and kicking ass.
2 great things.
I'll take it.
Did you hear what Peter Attia said?
No.
In the Epstein files? You know what Peter Attia is, right? Like the live long guy?
Uh-huh.
So he said basically to Epstein that...
all I've heard is that he was in him. So what? Yeah. He was legit in him?
He wrote an email to him that said pussy is low carb.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point.
He's getting fired too. Getting fired.
Is he really?
For that? Yeah.
Really?
But it's not. It's factual.
It's very factual. Right. It's tasteful, low carb, but probably not zero carb. You're getting something.
Maybe some calories. Maybe
something. Yeah,
something in there.
I would say no carb and low calorie because there's no. I mean, unless. The only way there's carb is if there's a yeast infection.
I was about to say there must be a lot of carbs in semen because usually the skinny ones don't swallow it.
Save that forever.
We just got Jimmy back to back. Oh, that was awesome.
On the far side of the table, in the TDS shirt, it's Jimmy Sniper.
If someone flips me off, I just laugh.
Any hygrometer tonight?
It's pretty high today.
Oh, wow.
I can tell. I can feel
get
it.
A number?
About 875.
Wow.
And
almost
remember,
in the 9.
Yeah, this is orders of magnitude.
Yeah.
Well, I hit a pothole so hard my TPMS thing freaked out.
Now it's stuck on.
So I thought I had a flat But when I got to a stoplight, I shut everything off, turned it back on, and it was fine.
Oh, it's good to go.
It's like IT.
I'll take
Good
that.
old Utah roads.
Turn it off and back on again.
And it worked.
Yeah, fucking Utah roads.
The Jewish gangster's gone ninja over there. He's
Ninjitsu.
wearing all black. He's the
is.
ninjitsu again. That's Boston Rob.
You know I love that tuna can.
God.
He loves hearing that.
Face. Go back 10 seconds on YouTube and look at Jimmy's face.
I think he just went to a 9.0. I was wondering why the left side of my face was warm. It's just the left side.
Just throwing heat, man.
Yeah, for real.
Throwing it. And my name is Cheef. I got your Jeeb thing, and now it burns when I pee. Wow, that's an old one.
That's one of my favorites.
What was it?
JEEV.
Fuck for Jeeb.
Yeah. The old still phone number.
That's a
Fuke
throwback.
for Jeeb.
Yeah, for the people who remember. Yeah. So good intros. Way to go, Rob. You had some good old ones
I
in there
remembered
today.
them, and I was ready. I think I need to get 5 milligrams stoned and like 5 milligrams in 2 hits every day before the show. That's like the Rhino
Just a
speed check.
quick
Just a quick
5
pedal and
plus
like a quick
2
break. Yeah, I think that's my thing. That and like I drink a beer while I'm here.
Is that like your twists on your TRP breaks?
Drink a beer while he's here.
You do.
Yeah.
Wait, your twist?
Yeah, how he gets his brakes
Gotta
all
get
set
the
up.
reach and
Yeah.
the
Oh,
pad.
just in right.
Yeah, gets the bite set properly.
Chief's got all the fancy stuff now too.
I do have some. I thought I was getting DHR Evos, but I have the Evo Pros.
Those are good.
Your message to the group was awesome, though, by the way. Excuse me, and here's my $700 brakes. I was like,
Oh,
damn.
yeah, that was pretty good. I like that.
I have nothing else to say other than look at this.
Other than
it's
step
really expensive.
aside, peasants.
And big fucking thank you to TRP for hooking Cheef up with brakes and taking care of all of us as well.
Yeah, we love TRP. If you're looking for brakes, they absolutely are the best brakes, and everyone has willingly put them on their bike.
You can TRP on me.
Yeah, that's their new slogan.
Anytime.
I talked to Nate about it on Monday. I wanted to see if he wanted to use that, and he said, "Yeah."
This should be in every magazine. TRP on me.
They must like us. They actually started following me the other day. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I feel like I'm famous now.
No, they're probably following you to make sure they remember who not to fucking give shit
Who
to.
not to give shit to anymore.
They're like, oh, these are the guys that keep saying fuck in the first 2 minutes of the show. We can't.
Hey, I've said it less than you have tonight.
I know.
No ROI on
Feel
this
pretty
show
good.
at all.
I mean,
Wait,
you just
on this
got some
one?
ROI on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Significant drop from the others.
right? Yeah. If if the whole thing's cut off after the first 2 minutes, we need to get this read in earlier. Just
It
start
won't be cut
with-
off. We were fine. We went like 7 minutes without saying that.
Yeah.
This it would be like the Wayne's World thing when everything's brought by like Reebok and Pepsi and we'll make it that over the top.
Oh,
I hate when people sell out. I would never do such a terrible thing, but this drink is delicious. With Happy Dad, I don't get hungover. There's only one sugar in here.
That's a lie.
One sugar.
There's only one sugar in here and 3 carbs.
That can't be even true if there's 110 calories.
110 calories. Where do you think that's coming from? Oh, there's a lot of sodium. 18 sodiums.
It's not coming from sodium.
1 gram of sugar.
I'll be damned.
No protein.
Total sugars, 1 gram.
Yeah, 1 gram.
Except for all the alcohol, which
Turns into sugar.
turns in.
Ingredients: carbonated water, alcohol, cane sugar, natural flavors, citric
So,
acid.
Teddy Hayden is our guest tonight. Let's talk a little bit about Teddy Hayden.
Let's go.
This is written by Boston Rob, and I guess I'll read it tonight.
I think you
have
should
to read it and read it in pick a voice and surprise us.
Teddy Hayden is a San Francisco-based mountain biker and content creator known for his high-energy, urban-inspired riding and viral bike videos that bring viewers straight into the action. Riding primarily in the Bay Area, Hayden has carved a reputation for turning city streets, parks, and steep terrain into his own mountain bike playground. And he was fined $50,000 by the government. Yay! That's the best part!
Fuck
Rob,
the
or was that
government.
ChatGPT who wrote that?
A little bit of both.
As Rob GPT is what we call it.
I Googled some things about you.
It's
wrote some
THC.
notes, put it in.
Yeah, Rob THC.
Put it
Rob
put it in
CTE.
ChatGPT and did you say that again?
What?
Rob THC
THC.
Oh, okay.
or CTE. That's what I said later.
CTE is what got
But
him.
I can't claim you have CTE because I very much so have it more than you. You see my eyes? I feel like that dude on all the Adam Sandler movies. Like, no, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. I got you.
You've definitely fallen in a well and gotten kicked by a horse.
Do you think I got kicked by a horse and then fell into the well? That would make more sense.
They were separate.
Two
Separate
different
events.
incidents.
Yeah, definitely.
Same weekend, different incidences.
So, Teddy, I think the thing that people that listen to this show would love to hear about most is this run-in that you had with the Forest Service, if you are allowed to legally talk about it.
Yeah. So,
a lot of
the
allegedly.
federal government. So they caught me in the act and they put me on Alcatraz. They've kept me cooped up here for the last 9 months. Like quiet on the gram. Like I've been trying to figure out a way to escape, but it hasn't worked out yet.
You should watch The Rock.
I heard that Trump was turning that into like a nice resort out there.
I was
I've
just
been waiting for
there.
that actually. Yeah.
I was just
I'm
there.
not.
And we were trying to do a tour of Alcatraz, and it was canceled. So I'm blaming Teddy.
It's because they
I started and it smelled too bad.
they had them locked down out there. They couldn't let anybody on.
If your fart is the worst smelling thing in a prison, that's really fucked up.
It's impressive.
Deserve a medal or something for that. Like they let Danny McMaskill ride on Alcatraz, and I've asked, but they haven't responded to my inquiries. So I think that anyone here is a mover. Can we move the ball on that one? Can we get me on?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you need a better team like he has. He probably had some decently appropriate people reach out to some other decently appropriate people.
Red Bull.
We'll just.
Yeah, he's got that drink sponsor.
We're gonna call the U.S. Forest Service, and they're just gonna come and arrest you again. Wait, you know these guys?
I honestly thought about that. I think I would probably be arrested, but it'd probably be worth it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
that would very much be worth it.
You know what? The U.S. Forest Service is like ICE for white people.
That's
right. We go somewhere we're not supposed to go, and what do?
They take your stuff.
Oh my God!
And
they arrest you and fine you.
I don't like either one of them, so they can all go to hell. But it's a somewhat fair point.
I hadn't thought about that.
You don't ever see white people getting arrested in the streets, just in the mountains.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
For making trails,
we all have our place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you saying we shouldn't be in the mountains?
No, I just jumped in on it. I don't know what was going on. Did Teddy tell a story yet? I was getting some water.
He started to.
Okay, and then everyone interrupted him?
Yeah, pretty much. We were afraid of him getting
being in
arrested.
Alcatraz, and we went on a spiral.
I think he's just as good as we are at going down loopholes.
All right, continue, please.
So the reality is there's all these cool trails around San Francisco that I've always wanted to ride, and I've always wanted to film, and so I spent about a year just doing it and kind of like assuming I'd get in trouble eventually, but it took a full year of me posting videos, and eventually I got a call in the middle of the night, and I wake up and I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm completely sober at this point, but I wake up and hello, it's from a 415 number, so I know it's a real person, and she's like, oh, this is a deputy with the U.S. government. Like, how's it going? I'm like, oh, fuck. But yeah, so I go outside and I chat with her and I try to kind of plead my case. And, she's not very sympathetic to my cause, which is riding my bike down the side of a cliff, which I totally get. And yeah, so I kind of cooled it on the content for a bit. And I think 6 months went by, and then I got served from the federal government. I had to go to federal court and talk about these citations they wrote me. They basically threw the book at me for riding the bike on the cliff, but I realized the book isn't that thick. So I paid some fines, and that's it. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Just the fact that, and they called you the middle of the night. What time?
I don't know, 11 p.m. It was pretty late.
Yeah, what government person's
Sorry,
even
not
awake?
open. Not open.
That's harassment.
It's trying to clock some overtime or something.
Yeah, I'd have brought that up in court. Be like, you're calling me at 11 o'clock at night. What does that take off of my fucking charges here? Because I answered the phone.
Never sleeps.
Yeah. The only time I got a phone call out trespassing was at 3 a.m.
The videos and they would take the fines away, but I said fuck no.
Yeah, fuck them. Keep them up.
Squirtle has a question for you. He wants to know where you were riding.
Yeah, so basically, like the entire coastline around San Francisco and Marin County is like controlled by the GGNRA, the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. So the specific video that they were upset about is this like cliff that kind of overlooks the Golden Gate Bridge. It's called I think it's called Battery Spencer, and I'd been eyeing that one up for a long time, and it took that's the one that kind of like blew up on social media and then got their attention.
That's
and
where
then they went back in time.
Sorry, I was going to say that's the one that you posted where it like hardly looks like a trail and you can like see the bridge most of the time. And it's kind of like rocky with a little bit of foliage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that looked really cool.
Totally. And like the thing about that shot is like there's like maybe 15 or 20 tourists who are like there taking pictures, which like technically speaking is the exact same violation that I got prosecuted for. But I don't see him bringing these 20 tourists to court.
Yeah. You got a video of them doing the same thing you're doing. Everybody's doing it. So why the hell are you getting in trouble when you're just following the flow?
Yeah, so to play devil's advocate, what they really cited is like they don't want other people to go out and do the same thing who aren't professional riders and fall to their death. And I also don't want that. So I do appreciate that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Less people on the trails.
Yeah, why are you
get them
so
all
nice?
Out there. Yeah, every rider that thinks they can ride that should go out there and fall off the cliff, and then they won't be on the trails next summer.
It's like the Kong of fucking San Francisco,
except not as forgiving because Kong is all soft around where you crash, except for
it's not like a 500-foot drop to
nothing.
God damn.
It
I
looks
think they did have a lot of people try to ride it afterwards, so they had to actually patrol that section and start writing citations. I got a message in Spanish from a guy who had gotten a ticket riding it, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I got a ticket."
Yeah, no shit, dude. They kept you here. I'm surprised they didn't deport him.
Yeah, but I don't know. So I've been kind of like making videos on other property, and it's really not that big of a deal. And life goes on.
Still private or publicly owned, but not viable for you to use, even though you pay for it.
Mostly public. I've gotten some opportunities to like do some videos in like sports stadiums and like retail stores and malls and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the only private property that I've ridden. It's like
pretty cool,
random urban stuff, which is cool. And I hope to do a lot more of that. If anyone out there is like a property owner, you got some cool stairs, let me know.
I was going to say, do you have anything in mind that you want to like go for next? Is there something that you like would love to go hit, but you have to make it work first?
Yeah, there's a guy who like, he kind of vigilante breaks into these skyscrapers in San Francisco and goes to the top and like makes these cool videos, and they arrest him for trespassing. But I'd love to do the same thing, but go ride down like a crazy stair set inside one of the skyscrapers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And anyone at Salesforce? They got the biggest one.
Oh, really?
Ooh. They have this like giant phallic tower in the middle of San Francisco.
I do. Our largest behind the scenes donor, AdTech Controls, that I work for, actually does access control. I could get you up those fucking stairs. I'd get you in there.
Give me a card. Keep me in.
We might have to break more than just the entering laws and the trespassing laws, but we'll get you in there. I'm not going to stick around.
Surprising is like I've done a lot of these locations that I'd never really considered bringing a bike into, but like often I can kind of ride in there, film a bunch of shit, and get out before anyone even notices me.
Yeah. Oh,
which
for
is kind
sure.
of cool. I've been like, I'll wait a while to post a video, so I'm like, I don't know, that was years ago.
Yeah, you'd really have to. Well, and everybody nowadays, like in the car culture, they'll like post a video of them going like 200 miles an hour, and they're like, "What a fun trip down to Mexico this weekend," and they just kind of blur out any of the street signs, and even though it's like blatantly down State Street, they're like, "Man, this video I found of I don't know who this guy is, but I think they're from Mexico," and you just post videos saying it's somebody else. You think you could get away with that, or would they still have gotten you in court?
It's a good question. I mean, to be honest, I pleaded guilty. I was like, yeah, I did it. I'm not gonna say I didn't do it, but like I'm sure there's a lot of angles you could take if you wanted to pretend like you didn't do it. Like I would have, like I actually made a couple videos just with AI, and I'm like, I thought about posting them with like for plausible deniability to be like, oh, they're all AI. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what you're talking.
None of these are fucking. You think I'm that stupid?
Well, Teddy, the problem is your lawyer probably wasn't Jewish, so
Yeah, you needed a Jewish lawyer.
You need a Jewish
How
lawyer.
is that possible?
Lawyer.
Call Rob. He'll show up in his Jew
He's
suit.
actually pretty kind. He's good.
Rob's never been, tried a case, but if he did, he'd probably win.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be convincing.
If you showed up to court just like that, because it wouldn't be a Juniform, it'd be a Jew suit or a jute, maybe.
A jute? I like
yeah,
that.
we could call that a jute. But if you showed up in court like that, and not even with a briefcase, but just like one of those leather binders, or maybe even just like a binder that you used to have at school as a kid, and you had like stickers on it and shit.
Fucking Trappakeepa, dude.
Trappakeepa, dude?
Trappakeepa,
What the fuck is that?
You know what? Wait, hold on a second.
He's about 10 years younger than us.
It's not old enough.
Trappakeepa, dude.
I know what a Trappakeepa is, and I'm 27.
Nice.
Yeah, how do I not know what a
They came
Trappakeepa
back.
is?
You ever do any of the urban downhill races or anything like that?
I've thought about it, but the reality is I've never ridden a downhill bike. So I got to get a downhill bike probably to do that.
Okay, get out of here.
You've never ridden a downhill bike.
Your enduro bike is a downhill bike. Compared to old school downhill bike, you could go to the Valles race that they do in Mexico.
Cervejo Bajo
with your enduro bike, and I think you'd fucking smash it. I think most of those guys are using enduro bikes now. That's a
bunch of them are.
I was down in Mexico recently, and I was doing some urban stuff, and I realized the value of a downhill bike because I've been riding the 130 mil Druid for the last year, and I do kind of see some moments where I'm like, damn, it would be cool to have this much travel.
Yeah, well, you're on a 130. He's like, yeah, I've been on a 130. I'd like a downhill bike. Most of us on our enduro bikes are at 170. And so
I still want a downhill bike.
It's literally just a free ride bike that can pedal a little bit.
2 180, 170 bikes and a fucking downhill bike.
Yeah, you don't have a pedal bike, Rob.
I know. I have 3 downhill bikes. One of them has a motor. Which
He's doing more downhill on his cross country bike than you will ever do on your downhill bike.
Oh, absolutely.
I love you, but that's just fact.
True.
It's a 130. I didn't know you were only riding a 130. Is that what you rode at TDS and shit too?
Yeah, I've been racing that bike for about a year. So I switched from the Dreadnought to the Druid, and then my race results got way better.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
When you can sprint on the flats, it definitely makes a big difference when you're doing stage by stage. That's for sure. It kind of.
Yeah, and I think enduro a lot of the times, in the corners and the pumping too.
Huge.
I think I think that's been kind of a lot of the guys on the world circuit too have realized that, and they've switched down to from an enduro to a stump jumper or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
you're
you're a good enough rider where you can get through the techie shit on a bike that might not be up to snuff as far as travel wise and everything. But then in between, when you have to pedal and sprint and pump and turn, just like you said, you've got a shorter, tighter, poppier bike. And it's if you can get through the chunky shit and survive, then you're going to make up more time in that other stuff.
I mean, what percentage of an enduro race is actually hard riding?
Yeah.
It's maybe 10 or 15%.
Yep, that's true. Yep. Even if you look at like TDS is a fairly gnarly enduro race as far as just most of the stages have a gnarly chunk in it, but just like you said, it's 5 to 10% of the trail that has some gnarly shit. Oh, I'm going through this rock garden, I'm going through this. You make it through it and you're going to make up time everywhere else. And then to pedal back up all day for 2 days straight, 3 days straight, less of a bike to pedal definitely is a little more enjoyable, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, so actually the Druid is going to be my long travel bike in the quiver. And I'm going to have even less travel.
What?
Jesus, what?
What, a hardtail 90 millimeter front fork?
He's going to ride a slope style bike.
That's cool. The bike's good. It's I don't find I find myself going on longer rides on the trail bike and stuff like that. It just makes more sense for me. So.
Well, I feel where you're at too, it's kind of I wouldn't even say it's Park City in the way, probably even a little more mellow in a way as far as you can just put miles in, go have some fun on the fun chunks of trail. But even up in Park City, a 130, 140 bike is the ticket. If you're going to be pedaling around, it's, hey, I can go for a 20, 30, 40 mile ride and then still hit the techie shit and have a fucking blast, but you can actually do all that pedaling. Because that's my big bike now. I can still do a long day, but it's a fucking chore. It's a chore. And I don't know if it's worth the downhill portion.
I kind of see the industry going in a way where long travel bikes are exclusively e-bikes or downhill bikes. Yeah. And then trail bikes are going to be 130, 140, and that's what people are going to ride as analog bikes.
I think see that.
The trail bike concept is going to be kind of gone.
I could see that with the e-bikes now. Because it's hey, if I have a 170, 160 to 180 enduro bike, air quotes, enduro bike, like you're going to have a motor on it. If you have to physically pedal it, why the hell wouldn't you run a 160 or under? Like it'd be kind of stupid to go bigger than that. I feel like that makes sense.
I mean, I see the case, like there's certain races like, or mountains to ride, like Silver Mountain, for example. Like I definitely wouldn't want to race the Druid. I'd want to race a bigger bike, but it's rare to find these days. Like even over in Europe, like I'll go over to Europe to the World Cups this summer, and I think that's going to be the Druid. That's going to be the bike.
You're going to do World Cups, Enduro World Cup?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Enduro World Cup.
Oh yeah.
Like I sort of believe that this will be like the last year of the EDR World Cups. I don't know if that's like totally unbased, but I think that's so I want to go do them before they're gone. If that's what happens.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like I last time I did one was 2019, so could go back in the fold.
Nice, that'd be funny.
Yeah, the bikes have changed a lot.
I shouldn't say that'd be funny. I meant to say that'd be fun, but I saw Cheef over here laughing like he knows something that I don't.
AI anal invader just joined us.
Jesus.
In the Zoom room. That's what I was laughing at.
I saw that. I knew who it was immediately too.
What about just like weird run-ins with people? Because you're in such a populated area, you've had to have some just odd or heated moments, I think, with others on the trail.
What's really crazy is that like in San Francisco, I've never once had a negative interaction with a person, which is crazy. Like I've probably spent, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 hours riding in the city at this point, and like never had a problem. And I think it's because people in San Francisco are like pretty tolerant of like shit going on the streets. Like, people
literally.
Like, I'm riding my bike down the stairs. Like they're not going to like yell at me for that. Whereas like in Marin, it's a totally different story. And like people bitch me out on the trails all the time. And often like I'll have a conversation, like I'll open up a dialogue. And like I had one recently where I had a 20-minute conversation with this guy who was super anti. And by the end of it, he's like, so what days do you ride this trail? Like maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Way to flip it.
Yeah,
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you in some of your videos, like high-fiving people, talking to you. One of the videos that we posted in our stories today had like a clipped out conversation with a guy, and he asked for your like Instagram information and like took a video of you or something like that too.
Yeah, that was like a really early one that I did. And that kind of like showed me that the content doesn't have to just be shredding. Like it can be kind of like day of the life style, kind of like interactions, which was cool. But yeah, and people are really nice in San Francisco. I don't know. I've never had a problem.
And
I almost got pepper sprayed in Marin the other day. I almost got pepper sprayed in Marin on a bike legal trail.
Wait, like, you almost got pepper sprayed on an actual bike trail?
Oh. Cool bike trail, which is like maybe 1% of the single track in Marin is bike legal. And I was on a bike legal trail and I came up on this lady who was like dragging logs across the trail. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she panicked and she spun around with pepper spray and she's shaking. And she's like, you're stalking me. I'm like, no, like, just ask me what you're doing. Like, this is a bike trail. Why are you vandalizing it? And then she, I filmed the whole thing too. I haven't posted it because it's a bit like, it's a bit touchy. She's like clearly a psychotic person and I didn't want to put that on social media.
That's just going viral.
I mean, I feel like that needs to be on social media so that people realize how fucking unhinged and ridiculous they are. Because they're going to be like, no, I don't think he should be on the trail. And then they see her reaction and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? She's never even, does she even talk when she goes in to get an order, or does she do the online order and then like wait for the DoorDash people to drop it and then just like go grab her package real quick so nobody can see her? That's the kind of
grab
person.
my package.
I won't do it that quick.
I like Teddy.
She's a person who hates bikes. Like, she just has this like agenda.
Oh, she hates everybody, dude. When you go into the drive-thru, if she was in front of you, she'd start like parking crooked, and she'd be looking out the back window at you, and she'd be like, "His music's so loud," and you even like intentionally turned it down not to bother her, and she bitches about everything. She gets a fucking coffee from the coffee shop, and then she's like, "Excuse me, this is 2%, not 1%. Are you trying to kill me?" And then she does like 3 Yelp reviews with 4 different fucking accounts, and like that's just their whole life.
That's how you really feel.
Oh, don't get me started.
He's really psychoanalyzed this woman that you ran into.
Just running.
Projecting? I hope he's not projecting.
sexting.
yeah, a little bit of that going on.
Wait, did you say sexting?
I like Teddy's consideration for other people because I think we don't have quite as much as him, so that's nice.
No.
We need to get him maybe like a permanent part on the show to help us with that aspect.
I know he's actually a really nice guy. Although I think my funny story is when I first met him, it was like, oh, we actually made fun of you lately. When I recently when I not actually made fun of you.
Why are you making fun of him?
No,
what the fuck?
the when I met him for the first time. Sorry, I fucked that all up. When I met him for the first time, I made a joke about this is saying that he's a good dude and being tolerant of people because he's tolerant of me being an asshole when I shouldn't have been an asshole.
He's such a good dude. You talk shit on him, huh?
Yeah, I did
Is that
talk
how
shit
that
because
works?
I liked him. He's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, you should come on and hang out with us.
I will say, if I'm like being really nice to you when I'm talking to you, it means I want the conversation to end and I fucking hate you. Now, if I start talking shit, that means that I want to just keep going back and forth and I'll keep talking shit. But if I'm super nice, it's like, okay, are you done talking? I have better shit to do.
Talking about logs, I got some turd tales for you fuckers. That's from AI Anal Invader.
I know how much you love turd tales.
Also, the irony is Boston Rob making fun of someone.
He did really. He got me really good after that. I can't remember what he said, but it made me laugh. You did something with Meta and the glasses earlier this year, right? Too.
I did, yeah. That was interesting. On the one hand, I'll say I'm really appreciative of the opportunity. Super cool. On the other hand, I do think it was kind of a cringy thing to do. But I feel like if I didn't do it, then I would regret that forever. So. Basically the guy who runs the Instagram account, which I learned is the biggest social media account in the world, reached out to me. He's like, hey, we got these new glasses. We want to do like a little commercial before they're released. So I think it was like Mbappe, Diplo, and me were the pre-release videos that they did. So I was like, it's like for a day I was like walking among giants and basically like just met up with this guy in San Francisco. We took a whole day. We had a production company drive us around all these spots that I'd kind of like scoped out. Unfortunately, it was like kind of like a shitty, foggy day, so like the shots didn't look really good. But yeah, just kind of like made one of my normal videos, but with the glasses on, the big wraparound ones that they just came out with. So that was pretty cool. And I'm not even sure if they cleaned the glasses after Mbappe used them. So
you might have gotten some Mbappe schnoz on your schnoz, huh?
Yeah, the glasses had their own bodyguards. There was only like 4 in the world at the time.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, they flew them to like from Spain to San Francisco to do the shoot. It was like,
do they not know it'd be a lot cheaper just to make another pair of the glasses? But what would have been even better is if you would have just like when you got them and you like blow on them to wipe them off, but instead of wiping them with your shirt, you just lick the nose piece. You're like, and then you just put them on.
Can I be the first to admit I don't know who Mbappe is?
I don't either.
But I think he looks like probably a Hispanic Jerry Mathis.
Who's Jerry Mathis?
This old singer.
Hispanic Jerry Mathis.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is either.
I'll admit that I didn't really know who he was prior to this either. I had heard the name and I was like not totally sure, but he's a soccer player. He's like one of the most famous soccer players in the world now, but he's a French guy.
Okay.
He's one of those guys that falls to the ground when somebody brushes them with their eyelashes.
Like I'm not a soccer fan, but I respect the game.
No, I agree. It is probably second to, I shouldn't say second, but below Supercross. It's like one of the most physical sports. Like if you're out on the field playing, you are sprinting the entire fucking time. You don't see a even somewhat chunky soccer player.
A goalie.
Yeah. Even the goalies aren't chunky.
They're all
Cheef
twinks.
is skeptical.
Yeah, you would fit in just right.
No.
I'm a twunk.
I feel like they're all twunks as well.
They're twinks.
You think they're twinks, not twunks?
Yeah, for sure.
Would it be twunk?
No.
Twunk.
No.
I feel like an R word or a child when I say twunk, like I'm trying to say trunk.
Just like running 7 miles isn't even a sport.
Yeah, running 7 miles is dumb as shit.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They just run a bunch.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of effort. And then they flop. The hardest part for me with fucking soccer and basketball, whatever the hell you call it, is the flopping, is the fucking brush of the shoulder. It's like, dude, you have 25 cameras 4K camera zoomed in on you when you do this. You think that was believable? You
I don't get it.
fucking loser.
Who's the guy that just punches and pushes everyone? Like Bane or something, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, he looks like...
Who, in golfers?
No,
he looks
in
kind of like a bodybuilder.
He steps up to everyone. He's like 7 inches taller than him.
Something, but he's 6'8", but his arms are as long as mine.
Oh, nice.
Except they're thick.
They're thick arms.
He's got the weirdest build.
Perfect for basketball pushing.
Yeah.
That's what he trained for, to push people on the basketball court.
So, like, he's can't dunk.
He's
like
only
Billy
on
Ambia.
offense. Why is he on offense? He just knocks everybody over.
Can't do anything else.
And then who's the other one? Diplo?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that name
That's
before.
like a rapper dude, right?
I think it's like a hip
He's like
hop.
a DJ, but he's also has this like he has like a run club that's really famous.
A run club?
He's like a
club?
DJ guy. Your run club, you know, there's like people who run together. People who like you need friends, so you get a sport to make friends.
I was gonna say I don't know if anybody here is, but I've never experienced that. Usually, I just kind of like I tend to make some friends in the sport that I enjoy. But I do know people where it's like the only reason they show up is to expand their friend group. There's a gal that we all know, one of my friends, naturally. She's so worried about expanding her friend group, and
why?
It's so fucking ridiculous.
I want to decrease my friend group.
No, sorry. Somebody comes up to me and is like, "Hey, can I get your number?" Be like, "Yeah, here it is." Like, I'm not gonna text you back. I'm just telling you.
He doesn't text his friends back.
I don't text my mother back. If you think you're getting a text back from me, you need to fucking join something other than fucking a mountain bike club that I'm not a part of. That apparently everybody else is. Sorry, I didn't say Utah enough. Mountain bike, a mountain bike.
Do you have a mountain bike group or club that you run in, Teddy, so that you can have friends?
No, I don't have any friends.
That's why I like Teddy.
Kind of figured that, but I wanted you to say it before I brought it up.
Teddy's one of us. He doesn't have friends.
Hey, we'll be your non-friend if you want to hang
he
out.
has a lot of them, actually.
Yeah.
You know, my confession on here is that I just got a road bike.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start going on road group rides because this is what I think, and I might be wrong, but I think I can smash the roadies on the flats. I think I can sprint. So I'm just gonna go and sprint.
No,
hard.
Nice.
Teddy, I hate to break it to
them.
you. I hate to break it to you. The flats is where you're going to get fucked. But you go to the hill climbs.
You're gonna break it.
The hill climbs.
I don't think I can hang out. I'm 190 pounds. Like, there's no chance.
Dude, the hill climbs, you're used to mountain biking and actually hitting hills. And then you get on the hill climbs and you're still going to have juice in you. And everybody's like going to be saving their biscuits. You just hang behind them till you can see the top of the hill. And then once you can see the top of the hill, one of them is going to start breaking away. And you just hang with him. And then you get like halfway to the far sea that you just saw from the top of the hill, and then you fucking put the hammer down, and all those roadies won't know what the fuck to do. Hey, Teddy's about to become just a road biker. I hate to break it to you. If you're like getting into road riding and you got a group of friends, I'm sorry, but it's really fucking fun when you got a group of friends to go out and fucking just hammer hills.
I mean, I've seen people infected with it, dude. He might be onto something.
It happens.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Like, you look at yourself with your 190-pound frame now, and you're going to have some little noodle arms next time we interview you.
You're going to be a $163, and you're going to be... everything's going to be shaved.
There's ways you can take my bikes away.
He's gonna show up at TDS runs, gonna look at him and be like, Teddy, Jesus, what the fuck happened to you?
Did you get cancer?
Yeah, did you get it?
Are you dying?
Did we already ask you? Did you get your TDS invite?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I guess. Are you coming?
I don't know if I ever. I think the best I ever did at TDS when I was like 16 years old, and I don't think I'll ever beat it.
That's okay.
I go there, and I mean, it's a fun. I'll go forever until it ends. Like, rumor had it last year that this was going to be the last year of TDS.
I've heard that like 5 times.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes. No, Ron's going to shut it down.
Last year, pretty pissed off about the bicycles, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be there.
I've seen Ron get real pissed off about a lot of shit. I'm surprised he ever invited us back to fucking 9 years ago the first time I went.
It's weird. Like, we're all wearing TDS stuff tonight. Are you wearing anything TDS?
I was going to, but I forgot.
He didn't. Interesting.
I'm wearing
even
transition.
Cheef is wearing TDS socks. I saw him unwrapping his stinky, nasty ankle braces because he has dainty little twink ankles, so he needs to brace them up.
They're too big now. My ankles are too small.
The first time I ever blacked out was at TDS.
Oh.
18 years old. Now I woke up in a trailer. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
TDS is probably honestly like the best place to black out. Somebody will take care of you. You'll wake up somewhere, whether it's like next to the fire that's, they probably chilled it out for you. They were done throwing gas bags on the fire, so they put you next to it to stay warm.
Jesus.
I hear that next year really is the last year of tranny disco sessions. That's from Punksy Bill.
Say his full name.
6 more weeks of cum.
I feel like the end state, though, I think it's probably for the best because last year was the gayest TDS ever. So, like, what
that was the gayest, literally the amount of like gay stickers that went around was fucking hilarious.
And it's kind of weird.
Fucking Weah, man. He was like tagging everybody.
Well, and I remember we were saying the whole time, this is the gayest year of TDS ever, the whole time. And it was, there's definitely notions to that, it's a whole lot of good old boys that started that shit. And so compared to what it used to be, it most definitely is super gay now, but it's still good in between the gay. I feel like that's just my day-to-day life. It's like everything's just good between the gay because everything's fake and gay. So I just find the best there is in between it.
I think it's like a bell curve. It goes from core to gay back to core eventually.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a bell curve. I think they call that a bell end. Where it's like, it goes from one and then wraps back around, ends up at the fucking nuts. And it just all, you always end back up at the taint.
I was going to say it's a taint curve.
Yeah, it's a taint curve.
Wow, that's gay.
That is super gay. See what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I can't wait to go then.
You should definitely not come.
Now that you mentioned all this.
It's so gay. I know how much you love gay things. You do have the gayest haircut here, so you'll fit right in. Make sure and bring your...
No, I don't.
Get you a...
Wait, who does? Jimmy doesn't have a gay haircut.
Jersey made up.
Yeah, can we...
your head literally looks like a penis right now.
It's getting better. It's gone from circumcised to like a pulled back uncircumcised one. It's like now the head's just showing. It's blending. It's blending. Well,
very progressive.
I got to go to Kentucky next week, so I'm trying to.
You'll fit in.
I think I will.
Dude, yeah, you.
I've never been east of Colorado.
My wife and I had a discussion the other day about who wears cowboy hats, and it's crazy people like my friend Nick that we ride with, or you, and that's it.
Am I in the same category as Nick, or am I a different?
No, you're completely different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if somebody tried to talk shit on me wearing, like, nobody's ever come up to me or even like glared at me for wearing a cowboy hat, and I don't know, maybe they haven't. I just haven't noticed, but I'd go put it on them and then punch them.
Well, yeah, that's because you're
actually.
the person that looks like should have the cowboy hat on. Nick does not look like he should have a cowboy hat, and that's why he wears it.
Well, when he posted that picture, and I'm like,
watch out, you might get made fun of in a Trader Joe's.
Sorry. First off, I don't go to Trader Joe's. Second off, I'm sure as shit not wearing my cowboy. I'm going to go lace up my fucking Vans to walk into Trader Joe's and like comb my hair over.
Man, be who you are at Trader Joe's. Just be who you are.
Yeah, that's why I don't go.
Go in with
I'll just get kicked out.
I hate Trader Joe's.
It's like a love-hate because they have really good treats.
They do.
Have you ever had their lemon bars? God damn, those are good lemon bars.
I like their dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Hey, Teddy, what's your favorite thing from Trader Joe's?
Go.
Fuck, dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like they do have some pretty good prepackaged snacks. Okay, no, my favorite thing from Trader Joe's is they have like a ravioli, like a maybe butternut squash ravioli. That's kind of fire.
Yeah. A puto.
I'm not saying that it's when you frequent Trader Joe's. I actually think that if you're shopping at Trader Joe's, you're not an adult. as a convenience store, which is what Trader Joe's is.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Great convenience store.
I agree.
I fucking love this guy. He explained Trader Joe's so well.
Because Eric shops there all the time.
Puto
now.
loves Trader Joe's.
It's
I'm
his
like,
favorite
wait,
convenience store.
I'm pretty sure the jerk hand got those same raviolis because he told me. He's like, I just had the best raviolis I've ever had from Trader Joe's.
I will say their orange chicken is delicious and their chocolate is just so good.
The jerk hand and Rob are both children. We knew that already.
Definitely a children.
I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
What?
Never set foot inside a Trader Joe's.
Ooh,
Good
God,
for you.
I love Jimmy more and more every week.
A confession is supposed to be something bad that you did.
That's great.
I'd like to brag.
I'd like to brag. Can I get you a cowboy hat?
Last summer, and they opened up a Trader Joe's, and it was as if there was like a small earthquake. And
Gape Bentley says it has the best yoga pants viewing.
It does. It really does.
Well, there's Trader Joe's, but there's also Harmon's if you want the MILF pants. Or, what was I thinking of? Not Trader, you know which one I'm talking about. The one that Amazon owns now.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Whole paycheck is what we used to call it.
I got one. I got one, and it's very specific.
Okay.
The Cottonwood Heights Super Target on Sunday morning, or
the Cottonwood Heights Super Target.
Home Depot on like
I've been
Saturday
there.
or
I've
Sunday
seen a lot of
morning.
yoga
It
pants
is-
at the Home Depot in Cottonwood Heights,
especially on Sunday morning because all the divorced moms,
I will say,
Cottonwood Heights Cougars, they're all walking around like trolling.
we were having lunch today over on the east side off of Foothill.
Yeah,
and there was quite a specimen walking up the hill in yoga pants, and Eric, of course, was just like, "Oh my god!" He starts screaming while we're having lunch.
I mean, that's what you do when you've never seen a naked woman.
I mean, accurate.
He's like, "That's as close as I've seen to a bare ass in my life. What's in between there? Is it just fabric?
How does this work?"
I would. Hey, the first. Okay, what was the? How about? Maybe this is an hour or two thing. I'll keep it PG.
Thanks.
What was the first intimate magazine that you ever got intimate with as a child? Because mine was, I don't know if it was, I think it was J.C. Penney's.
Intimate magazine.
No, the J.C. Penney catalog.
That's the most Mormon thing
with
I've
the
heard.
underwear. Oh yeah, my mom found that under my brother's mattress. Oh, because we stuffed it under there and said something, and then she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
Wait, hold on. The J.C. Penney catalog's like an inch and a half thick.
Yeah.
Can you put it under your mattress?
No, you tear out the tear out the underwear pages.
Gotcha. Yeah. I got
Shove them under there, and you're like, "Mom, look what I found under Jason's bed," and then he'd get in big trouble. I know.
And it's going to be very awkward when my son goes through that phase.
I just would go to flea markets and buy naked bitches.
Really? See, I remember the first time I went to Vegas, I was a young little teenager with my uncle. My uncle was like a bishop at the time.
Oh, boy.
And we're standing there outside the Bellagio at night watching the fountains. And I'm like, what's all this paper on the ground? Like, what are these cards all over the place? And I start picking them out of the cracks and looking at them. It's just tits and asses and like just nipples. And I had never seen a full naked woman. I was like, oh my God. And my uncle's like, no, that's bad temptation. Put it down. And I was like,
this is wonderful.
I was like, this is the best
You're like
temptation.
19 years old.
No, it was my 21st birthday, okay?
Oh, man.
From the chat, Gape says National Geographic.
You can continue, and it's why I have an affinity for the black ladies.
Oh, my God.
It's also just because he's from Houston.
That's true.
And I bet they love his ass.
He's got to be. I will bet you. I'll bet you a dark gal would love him.
If they like me, they love him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
And shout out to Gabe. I saw him this weekend.
Hey, big
definitely.
boy.
He says they do.
He says they do. I can see that.
Well,
I
before
can
we
see
get
that.
into hour 2 and we say goodbye to Teddy here in hour 1, is there anything else that you would like to bring up before we go? And do you have a question that you would want to ask us? We've not had a guest in a few weeks, so if you have one, it can be serious or it can be funny. Doesn't matter. We'll answer the question.
Okay, here's the question. If you could do without one component on your bike, what would you choose to go without? Take it out. You can never have that again on your whole bike.
Shit. Something that we already run.
Dropper post.
You have it on all your bikes.
Dropper post?
Oh, man.
I don't ever
There's a
pedal.
No seat post. You'd be a no seat guy.
Yeah,
You'd
so
have-
no seat.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I
Alright.
see. Gotcha.
I've got my answer.
Front trailer, I don't believe you have that, Punxsutawney Bill.
Front derailleur.
Oh,
He's a road biker
front
too.
derailleur.
I was just gonna say derailleur. I would just put a tensioner on and tough it out.
Yeah, I could
Like
see
it's
you doing that.
With
Hot
everything
jumps.
else. That's pretty good.
You would be a single speeder.
Yeah.
There used
would
to be
be.
single speed race guys back in the day, and they were always the biggest douchebags.
Well, you know me.
Not that
Sounds
that
right.
you'd be a douchebag. That's not what I was. I'm sorry. You're stubborn, is what I meant to say.
Single speed world championships. You know about that race?
What?
Fucking gnarly.
They used to do single speed world championships every year, and it usually was in the U.S. And if you won the race, you have to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
For
Sick,
me,
honestly. I know a lady she won it twice, and she's got 2 tattoos.
You
Only
gotta
2 tattoos.
get one every time. That's kind of cool.
Hard.
All right, Chief, what's yours?
just seat.
Just seat.
Just saddle. Take the
He's
seat
okay
off.
with just the post.
Yeah, the post.
No, yeah, no seat. Just
Yeah. And I'd ride sitting down.
Keep out the right?
I would do. I would do my bunny hops with my butt cheeks.
Buddy
Gorilla
hops.
grip on the seat post.
See, I would say inserts, but I've never run inserts, so I don't think that's fair because inserts are gay. But if it's something I actually run right now, I would say either pedals, because I'm pretty good at riding on my cranks, or grips. Because you can ride bars, no grips all day. I'd actually just start wearing gloves.
I might as well. I have the thinnest grips you can get.
Grips is kind of based. Like, I feel like it makes you hard.
It makes you badass.
Yeah, fuck grips.
That's the only thing I could think of that I'd get
Is
rid
grips?
of. Is grips. Because you can still ride the bike without anything changing.
Rob, I know that you want to get rid of grips, but have you seen your hands?
Yeah, they're little.
Yeah. He's got dainty little twonk fingers.
And it would work
Well,
for him.
that's the thing. It would work for me because they're so
Oh,
little.
actually,
Get
huh?
down here.
Yeah, because mine are big enough where I start like overwrapping.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying. But I could just ride like Semenuk and all those little nerds, all the trick dudes just ride on the inside of my bars. They don't even hold their grips anyways.
One more thing for Teddy. You have some questions from the audience.
We do.
Okay, let's get those before we go.
I see here.
He did.
With the decline in horse shit in urban areas, what's Ted's favorite type of shit to ride through?
Oh.
I would say that it has to be human.
Takes us to the next answer.
Living in
Rob.
San Francisco, I will say that I have gotten human shit in my mouth. And
I was going to say,
it wasn't my proudest moment. I didn't like it, but it happened, and it was kind of a
God. I was going to make a joke being in San Francisco. That wouldn't be hard, but I guess you've experienced that.
Rob does it on purpose.
It's harder than you think, but it still happens.
On that note, that was from Louis Brown. On that note, is feces over concrete comparable to loose over hardpack?
Yeah, Pieces Over Concrete's actually a really good condition. I use a mud spike for that. It really hooks up.
He uses a trimmed up Dirty Dan for that one.
I did Dirty Sanchez tire.
Yeah, the old Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez. I think we should bring back the Dirty Sanchez for 2026.
I think so, honestly.
Like, dude, they changed the TDS. They kind of nerfed it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it used to. They used to really embody the Dirty Sanchez. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole. That's the whole thing of the goggles and a mustache. Just like,
isn't that the point?
If you're gonna do a Dirty Sanchez, you'd like to have goggles on, and you're gonna look like the shirt.
Do bears like tuna cans? Photosensitive Cycling sends that one in.
What kind of tuna cans?
What kind of bears?
Yeah. What kind of bear and what kind of can is this? Is this a legitimate tuna can or like your tuna can?
Or the big tuna can?
And Tougher Ride asks, average intake of foraged psilocybin, non-illicit.
Who's this? Who's this person?
Tough or die.
Tough or die, sorry.
Tough or die, huh?
Psilocybin mushrooms that grow in San Francisco. That's all I can say.
Psilocybin mushrooms out of human shit. Maybe that's a trip.
No human shit. No human shit.
And somebody said there's a question. They have a question in the chat.
No, in the text.
Oh shit! in the
I think he texted it in.
Oh, did he sent it in on that? Hold on a second. Let me go to that.
While you're doing that, back to Cheef with his seatless bike. Punksy Bill says Cheef would need a clapper instead of a dropper.
It's a clapper.
That's what
You're
you do
making it clap.
You know, Rob claps his cheeks.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry.
It's the only way you get your cheeks to clap.
I'm old and confused.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't say this question. This is an hour two question. This is an hour two question. This is an hour two question.
That's the tease. Okay, that's what you get when you have a Patreon account with us.
You get the questions even Rob's afraid to say.
I'm not saying that
I'm
one.
not doing that.
I'll say it in hour two, but I will not say it in
He'll
the
talk
public
about
show.
Blumpkins and this and that, but not that question.
We'll get kicked off of YouTube and just in general.
You've already done that with all your fucks.
I haven't said fuck that much. You said fuck more than I have.
This show, just on purpose.
Well, join us for the question in hour two because Patreon doesn't care what we do. Patreon.com/Gnar Couch. Get yourself signed up for as low as $4.20 a month. Jimmy Sniper has on his blizz. When Jimmy's got blizz on his face, that means it's time for Baiku. If you would like to have blizz on your face, you can have it too. Just go to enjoywinter.com. Use the code SponchesMom, SPONCHESMOM, and you will get 30% off. Here's a joke.
Gets you 30% off.
Sponge's Mom gets you 30% off, but you have to use your hands to get the rest of the 70% off and a little bit of money too. Just use the code at enjoywinter.com.
The following Baiku is based on
Insults get worn out, like cuck or rapscallion. Next up, bootlicker.
Yep. I think we've been called that a few times today.
Yep. Just a few.
Bootlicker and a cuck.
It's done.
Yep.
I'll be a bootlicking
Like
cuck rapscallion.
I like
angle of you guys the same angle as the viewers see.
I don't know what he's seeing.
Oh,
no,
I see
so
like
he's
it
seeing
kind of
that
looks like I'm
angle.
watching like a homicide interrogation.
Yeah.
He sees that camera. No, that's
Yeah.
Rob came up with that angle.
yeah. I know.
Rob likes that angle. That's how he gets off at night.
Yeah.
No,
I'm wondering who did it. That's my
mainly the viewers will see you just the entire time.
Yeah.
No, the angle you see, they might get a little blip of. That's about it.
Yeah. Or you'll put up some graphic or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, that was when I was talking about him not being here. When I realized he wasn't here when we did normals, I showed you that I'm going to make an AI image of him because he does the baikus. So it's I looked it up, but it's like an old Japanese.
Oh yes, you did.
Thing.
Okay. Yep.
And so I want to have Jimmy floating like a Japanese guy with an AI image, and
I like
he'll
it.
just be there the whole time.
Yeah. You could make that happen.
I know you're good at the AI stuff, so
I
I
could do
need
that.
help with some blizz on his face.
Yeah. It wouldn't even be hard.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
More with Teddy, I think, coming up in the second hour. Don't forget to get your TRP breaks. And Rob, before we go, can you tell people why they should like Crank Brothers?
The wheels have been killer so far, and I mean they're just best pedals. Good stuff. Good stuff.
They're okay. I'll get a pair of wheels. I'll tell you how they
Yeah,
are.
they're. I've been running the carbon wheels for a while.
Let's see.
Really, really like them. The aluminum ones that I have on my Bottle Rocket, I actually haven't ridden yet. Super stoked to ride them. Like great value, great fucking like great product, and I mean they really look.
Hey Rob,
Lifetime warranty.
I really want to ride.
Lifetime warranty in the hoops. Yeah,
Lifetime warranty. I really want to ride on Friday, but my back wheel's toast. Do you mind if I borrow one?
sure. I got actually a few.
That's how you know
right
they're
now.
good. If he just said yeah, sure, without even questioning.
Yeah.
That's a good wheel.
Yeah, I got that. I got those, and I got. I mean, yeah, dude. I really like this stuff, dude. They're good. I've ridden their pedal. I've rocked it. I can't talk.
Ridden, rocked, bombed the pedals.
Ridden their pedals for like I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, I used to ride them in cyclocross.
Yeah.
Because they get all muddy. You can get all the mud you want. And the mud packs right through them. Yep. And pushes out the backside.
And the great platform on the Mallet E's. I am switching to flat pedals on my freeride bike.
What?
Wow.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yep.
Wow.
Because I was like, I'm looking at their match system that matches the pedal to the shoe.
Match system. He got totally marketed.
So it's like
I totally
clipping
did.
in without clipping in.
No, and it's like I just really like what they do. Their shoes are really comfortable on me. I wear them. I wear the Stamp Streets all the time. Like they're great shoe. And I've been realizing lately that I've progressed past needing to clip in. Honestly, like I finally realized that I'm not that bad.
Is that a dig at me? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hear me out for a second.
I haven't progressed past clipless pedals.
No. In the point for a free ride that I realize that I'm conscious enough about where my feet are.
Riding, yeah.
That I'm conscious enough for where my feet are that I don't have to think about it as much anymore. And I realize that riding this weekend because my foot came unclipped and it stayed exactly where it needed to.
He's like, I'm actually not an amateur shitty rider anymore, so I'm going to flats.
I'm only relatively shitty now. So,
by the way, if you lend JP your will, he's going to bring back a stop sign.
If you're lucky.
Or a taco.
Yeah, it's probably a taco. No, I've been really psyched with this stuff for a while, and I'm excited to go to flats with the Stamp 7s and the fucking shoes. I'm psyched.
Okay. Good read.
Yeah, I'm really psyched. Read? I just took that off the top of my head.
Well, we believe you.
Yeah, and I actually didn't say this one other brand first, and then.
I was going to say match. What is that acronym?
I'm also pretty excited about the EXT shock that I got coming. And
should.
I know you ride with them. The best shocks out there.
You guys are sitting here all week, and you're like, "Oh yeah, what's better, the 38 or the rock shocks?"
We actually had a bike conversation in the fucking chat,
and I didn't even chime in because I'm like, "You're all dumb. Have you ever heard of EXT? Weird. It's almost like that's better than all of them."
Okay, rich guy.
Cool. I've been on that for the last 6 months. It's pretty unreal, man.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot you ride for them. Yeah,
it fucking rips. It works.
Crank brothers, who doesn't like getting cranked by their brother?
Got another slogan from him.
I like that.
No, I got.
I they'll start paying us in no time. We use that slogan.
I got the Eastoria on my patrol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the Arma on my.
The Eastoria fucks. I think
that chromoly shaft. That shaft, dude. That chromoly shaft.
You know, I love me a chromoly.
It's a little heavier, but it's good.
I like a thick, slippery shaft.
Well, thick, slippery shaft talk coming up in hour 2 of Gnar Couch. Don't forget to go to gnarcouch.com. These guys do not know how to wrap this up at all, and
that's your job.
Just do it directly. Gnarcouch.com. There's a brand new article up there that seemed to piss off plenty of people today.
Oh my god,
that has to do with bike companies making signposts for protests out of carbon instead of bikes now. And so some people have been really mad about that. Yeah, we can talk about that in hour 2. And we were trying
satire right
we were trying to think of a song for Teddy because I didn't make a song this week, but Sidewalk Sniper is actually the perfect song for him.
Yes, it actually is. I didn't even think about it in relation.
And I wanted to hear it again because it is my favorite song we've done so far. So see you in hour 2. Remember, you can join us in hour 2 for $4.20 a month. It's patreon.com/GnarCouch.
Oh, we did get a new patron this week.
Oh, nice.
Who is it? Do you know their name?
Give me a second.
Some guy. I can tell you it's a guy.
We're not coming in.
Cool
we're
name.
coming up.
I'll have it in hour 2.
Good tease.
It was a cool name.
It's a cool name.
See ya. Yes.
Real quick, Teddy. Real quick. Anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Oh yeah. Can we get in this?
Oh, unmute. Shit. He muted himself. He muted himself. I can't whatever.
He's like, well, actually, I didn't want to say shit about who I ride for.
Technical difficulties.
That'd be me. Oh, sorry. Somehow I got muted.
We're never gonna get to hour 2.
No, we're not. Not right now.
Might as well just be hour 1.
Can you just read his sponsors?
I know he's back.
Well, I'm back. Yeah, you almost got it. You almost had it. Shout out Forbidden. I ride Forbidden bikes. They're the best bikes in the game. Shout out Ornaut. They make clothing. It's pretty sweet. And EXT reserve wheels. I use DJI cameras. I think they're really sick. That's how I get such good footage.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much it.
It's a pretty good lineup, I'd say.
DJI is way better than GoPro at this point.
That's recording us now.
Just so everyone knows. As the guy who is a multimedia designer, that's what I think.
Well, I have a GoPro that is lost somewhere on Sundance Mountain in the garden, so I'm right there with you. If they want to give me a free one, because I'm tired of buying $400 GoPros.
All right.
Here's a plug. This isn't even a plug for DJI, really, but I've been using the Osmo 360 camera, and it's for sale. It's like on sale on Amazon right now because DJI is banned in the US. So you can buy that real cheap. And I cropped the footage for YouTube and Instagram. It looks really good.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah. I'll have to check her out.
32D camera.
All right. It's good to know. I like things that are banned by the US government. Fuck them. I have
have to read
short.
your email from the social security number, but it's cool.
I got short barrels and DJIs. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, see you in an hour or two.
The second dose.
No, you're not going to do the
No,
4.
that meant to.
Oh, sorry.
I think that was
we do
supposed
that
to be
at the end of hour 2,
okay.
don't we? Usually?
Right. We don't close out twice.
For some reason, I thought you did it. I don't know.
No, end hour 1, we just cut.
Yeah. We got to get the fuck out of here.
CTE.
Hour 2 brought to you by CTE.
Longest intro ever on this song. Like a real 80s song.
It's good for talking over.
So over the top.
Really wailing those strings, though. Really is like 80s. Like where you're like, wait, do they even sing or is this just an instrumental?
This is the one that impressed everyone. Hey, I did that.